collectible spot, we are having a look at the Hiya Toys Aliens Colonial Marines Quintero. Quintero comes, as well as the other Marine that we had looked at, Hudson, both come to us from the exquisite mini line from the folks over at Hiya Toys. Hiya Toys produces small-scaled versions of characters, but the beautiful thing about it too is that they're making things like power loaders, so very, very cool about those. Packaging-wise, it's the same packaging that we saw with Hudson. Down below we have Quintero. So the side of the box we've got Aliens Colonial Marines, and then on the back there, Quintero. Recommend for ages 14 and up. Comes to us from the folks over at Hiya Toys, www.hiya toys.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at the Alien Colonial Marines Quintero. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, comparing Quintero to Hudson, Quintero is going to come with a lot more in the way of accessories. Still comes with the same display base that we've seen before. Has the notches on the underside, 2 notches on either side that you can attach to other display base flooring. Case in point, let's reach off camera. Oh, there goes Quintero. Taking the flooring that came included with Hudson, I'll just flip these upside down so you can see how they come together. It's simply a case that these 2 pieces just attach to place like this. Here we go. Just make sure that you line them up properly. And you can get a bigger floor. Now imagining, if you will, you get more of these figures, how big this flooring is going to be, then you can start incorporating the alien figures as well. Very, very cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and just pull this off, though, for the time being. There is a singular peg hole, only one peg hole, so you can go ahead and put Quintero's foot on there. The figure then stands very easily on top of the display stand. Let's go ahead and put that just to the side. The clips, you get clips with all the figures too, so in case you need extras or in case you need to be obviously joining them to more flooring, you got those to go by. As for Quintero, Quintero actually looks really good. It's the same sort of body as the Hudson that we already had a look at. Of course, the inclusion is, though, that Quintero has a shaved head. Figure looks really good, though. Really, really good. In fact, comparing, let's bring the camera back a little bit. There we go. Comparing Quintero to Hudson, yeah, pretty much the exact same body, give or take. Obviously, the head is different, but other than that, I'd say it's the same body. Obviously, the markings on Quintero are a little bit different on the chest plate rather than that of Hudson. I do like the face, though, on this one quite a bit. Let's bring the camera in. A very, very human-like face. And I know that's probably just the poorest way to describe this, but it has a very lifelike looking face. And in fact, I do like this one a lot more than Hudson, I would say. The Mohawk, I'm a big sell on the Mohawk. I like that. The accessories as well that come included. Let's bring the camera back a little bit. Quintero comes with one of these rifles. I'm not quite certain the name of the rifle, but it's the same style of rifle as Drake and Vasquez have in the original Aliens. Go ahead and just bend the arms. Just like that. And I guess there's really no... Go ahead and attach the one hand like that. Go ahead and twist the hand on the other. And you can light them up, which is probably how I'm going to have Quintero displayed. Also included, get a helmet. Now the helmet doesn't fit, I find, as well. I don't know if the culprit is just simply because of the Mohawk on top. But the Mohawk is just so cool. I would not display with the helmet on. I wouldn't do that. Also included, let's go ahead and take the longer gun out of the hand there. Also included, you get the same Colonial Marines plasma rifle. And that just sits very easily in hand. Oops, try not to pop the ball joint out while you're at it. Also included, the same thing that came with Hudson, is a motion tracker. So those accessories seem consistent, they carry over. The one I will be displaying likely with Quintero is this one right here. Just so cool. How could you pass on that? And I guess too, it's also the same scale size, which is the beauty of these figures. It's the same scale as other 3 3/4 inch figures. So G.I. Joes, Marvel Universe figures, anything about that size could accommodate weapons this as well. So really, you can mix and match to your heart's content. When it comes to articulation, Quintero's head is on a ball joint. Looks like 2, again, ball joints at the top and the base of the head. And then also a secondary ball joint right attaching it to the torso. Arms move out, a full forward and back motion. Sometimes, unfortunately, the shoulders obstruct a little bit of that motion. Because a lot of the figure is ball jointed too, you'll see things such as this commonly happening. Didn't happen as much with Hudson, but I find with Quintero, moving things like ball joints, like the waist, for example, pops the ball joint off. And I don't know why that is the case. Hinges in the shoulders, full rotation in the forearms, rotation in the hands. Again, like this, I don't know why it's popping off as much as it is. Just again, applying a little bit of pressure there. Ball joint legs, full forward and back motion, slightly obstructed again by the little, what would you call that, little bottom section there of the chest plate. Swivel at the top of the thigh, double hinged knees, and ball joint feet. Of the two, though, I think my favorite so far is Quintero. Really like the face, love the accessories, I love that this is included as well. Really well-rounded figure. It's a shame that the ball joint kind of keeps popping out of the figure, but other than that, very happy with the figure. I like that it's got that small scale. Looking forward to getting the power loader opened up. Today, though, we were having a look at the Hiya Toys. This is Hiya Toys Exquisite Minis, the Aliens Colonial Marines Quintero. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.